right, welcome to the show, everyone. Today we have a whole lot of drama, and we are unlocking everyone's phone. My guest, Alicia, admits that she and her boyfriend, Sheffer, have had their share of struggles in the past. But after the birth of their son, she believed that things had finally turned around until a month ago. Alicia says she started noticing her boyfriend and her bestie acting like they were the ones in a relationship. And she believes they had been hooking up behind her back. And that's exactly why she wants me to unlock their phones, to see if the two people she cares about the most are committing the ultimate betrayal. So please help me welcome Alicia to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good.
May I have a hug? First of all, come on, sunshine, walking out here looking like a beautiful, all right? So thank you for being here. Tell me, what is making you suspect your boyfriend and your best friend?
Well, they have been joking around and like acting all flirty and stuff. And I noticed that like when I walk out the room and I come back, they're all giggly, keying, and I'm like, oh, what? Like, what's so funny? I want to know what's funny too. I wanna
Let
laugh.
me in on the joke.
Right. But
Yeah.
I just suspected, so I went through his phone and I seen some messages between them, and I'm
Oh, you
like,
trying to take my job? You going through phones? Okay. So did you find any proof?
I just found like they're just very flirty, asking if they could hang out. And then one time she said, was it good? Like, was what good? Like,
That was one of the messages?
Yes.
So when you saw that, did you confront them and what did they say?
I went up to my boyfriend first. I was like, what is this? Why are you texting her like this? And he's like, it's nothing. I would never do you like that. Like, and they just both denied it.
Ooh, the layers on layers. I got to go back a little bit. How long have you and your boyfriend been together?
4 years.
4 years, and now you're seeing this behavior. Has he ever cheated before in the past?
Yes. I walked in on him at my parents' house with another girl in my bed.
But I always have to ask this question sincerely. Why stay after that then? Why do you stay?
I don't know. I love him. And
Now, you two have a 1-year-old child together, right?
yes.
Did things change after the baby?
They did for a little bit.
Oh, that's a cute baby. Okay, now.
Thank you.
Yes.
It did for a little bit, and then I was with the baby by myself for the first 6 weeks. He said we need bonding time, so he went to his parents' house, and it was very hard.
Hold on. During the first 6 weeks,
Yes.
he decided to leave you?
He said that I need bonding time with my son, so he went to his parents' house so me and our son can be together
Did
and do
he not
bonding.
think that he needed bonding time with his child as well?
He said the mother and the son should have the first 6 weeks together.
Okay, so now I'm no doctor, but I work very closely with doctors many times. I've never heard them say that only mother and child need to bond for the first 6 weeks. I've never heard that. Where did he get that information from?
I don't know.
Has it been hard for you to be in this rocky relationship?
Yes, it has.
In what ways?
Just all the arguing and everything. It's just really sad because, like, I want to be happy, which he makes me happy, but there's times where I'm just really sad and just want to leave.
What's bringing up the emotion right now? Because I see it here.
Because I don't want him to leave me. I don't want to leave him because I really do love him.
Yeah. Let's bring Sequoia to the show.
Sequoia, really?
Hi, Sequoia.
My man. You really my man.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I am your best friend.
Yes, and I love you,
Okay,
but...
and we don't ever have problems like that. He's not my type.
Okay,
You know
just
exactly
because
what
he's
my
not
type
your
is.
type
Bro,
doesn't mean...
No, it does. It does
No,
mean.
it does not mean
Yes, it
anything,
does.
no.
He's not my type. I would never do that to you. I've never done that to anyone, and let alone my best friend.
I just want to ask you point blank, Sequoia. Have you been hooking up with her man?
No.
The answer is no.
I don't believe
No.
that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what
do
to tell
not.
you.
So how do you feel about the fact that she's accusing you then?
It hurts me a lot. Like, her son is my godson, and I would never do that to you.
Yeah,
or
I know you
Sheffy.
love my son, but I feel like something's going on between y'all two. There has to be something,
Okay.
because the way y'all act around each other, y'all are all kiki-keying, and when I come around, like, what's funny? I want to know what's funny, too.
Okay, you're included in all the conversations. You can't get mad at me just because we're having a conversation and like laughing. That's my personality. I can't help it that I'm an extrovert. I can't help it. What do you want me to do about it?
Something that alarmed me earlier is that she said that during the first 6 weeks of the birth of your child, that you left. Why did you leave?
She was being a really bad person, being really mean at the time to everybody she was around. And me, I was trying to, you know, talk it out and stuff, but she kept yelling and stuff. And so I was like, I'm just going to leave you alone because I love you too much to keep trying to argue when you don't want me around you.
Were you aware that she was suffering from postpartum?
Yes, sir.
Depression?
I talked to her every day on her phone, called her, blow her phone up. I just got to ignore her most of the time, though.
So then why did you decide to leave and not come back to be there to support her and your child?
I came back a little bit later, but...
6 weeks later?
Yes, sir.
Why do you go to your parents' house all the time?
I be traveling. They live far away, and I be going back and forth because I be going to school.
You're a full-time student?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sheffer, my producer just told me actually that you're not in school right now. They're saying that you're not in school and that you actually said that you only leave because of when you fight. Is that true?
I don't leave only when I fight, no.
Okay.
Most of the time you
So, but you're not in
when-
school right now. So you
I took a break.
So then why are you traveling?
I just go to my parents' house, clear my mind sometimes.
And so why do you think that you have the authority or the permission to be able to escape your life and your family and then say, well, you know what, you need to stay, you need to do there, but I get to go away? Who taught you that type of frame of mind?
I mean, I don't think of it like that. I ask her, I'd be like...
You might not think of it that's what it is. And I'm saying this really honestly because I don't want to badger you right now. I don't want to beat you up or anything of that nature. Because you're a young father, and actually, I'm going to change my tone a bit because I want you to understand that there's a way for you to be a better partner, a better co-parent, and a better parent to your child. And one of the things that I know as a father is that you can't walk away just because things get hard. You can't drive away. You start that pattern now, and then when that child is 5 and really having issues at school, 10, 15, that's when they need you, and you're going to already have conditioned yourself to feel like I can just go. I can leave 3 hours because you know what? I'm tired. You're griping. You're on my nerves. I can leave. I don't want you to start that pattern for yourself, for your co-parenting experience, or for your child. Well, the thing is, I think it's time to unlock the phone to find the truth of this matter, because I do see a lot of toxic behaviors, and it is. The reason that I have this segment of unlocking the phones is to make sure people understand you can get the answers, and once you have the answers, you can make clearer decisions. And so, you know, you asked to unlock both their phones, but I requested that all 3 of your phones be unlocked. Because that way, it's clarity in all of us. Sequoia, why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
I'm just happy to be
I ain't
here.
even got to your results yet. Why are you over there smiling?
Well, for one, because I know that I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay.
So we don't know that yet.
Okay, yeah, we do. I do.
I think that we should start with you. And I want to go through your text messages, your photos, your apps, to see if there's anyone you're calling, anything you're doing. We started off with your text messages because I wanted to see if you were still talking to any guys or talking to anyone. And there were 0 text founds. We also went to your calls to see if you were calling anyone. There were 0 calls found. I went through all your apps to see if there was anything that you were doing on the phone. 0 was found.
Because I'm loyal. I will always be loyal because I love you.
I think it's important to establish that because it shows like you have been in a state right now where you are trying to handle your family. I can also tell you're still trying to handle your emotional state of being because I can still see there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of pain that you're experiencing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so Sheffer, I think it's important to get to your phone next. So you know that I unlocked your phone immediately because I needed to know what is happening. All right, so Sheffer, we unlocked your phone and we went through calls, texts, apps, photos, everything on your phone. When it came to calls, what we found, which was very suspicious, is that you had called Sequoia 16 times recently. Why were you calling her 16 times?
What was I doing? I can't even remember.
Okay.
I can answer that question.
Okay.
What?
That was me calling her
That
off
was
of
you
his
calling?
phone. Yes, because
Okay.
my phone is currently shut off right
Got
now.
it. Good to know. There's an explanation here. Now, but what I did find interesting is that when it came to text messages, we specifically were looking for the text message between you two. All text messages between you two have been deleted. Why
That's
were they deleted?
suspicious. That's very suspicious.
And they were deleted from the phone and the cloud because we go through both. So why were all text messages deleted?
I'll answer that. Okay, so he sometimes asks me for advice on them and her and what she's going through because she's not very open to expressing her feelings, which I get that, you know, just because you have a partner doesn't mean necessarily that you tell them everything. I understand that. So I try to give him my opinion, and if he takes my advice, cool. If he doesn't, maybe that gives him an idea how to work out their stuff.
How do you feel about the fact that they're talking about you in their text messages and yet it's being deleted? I'm not going to say what you're saying is a lie or the truth because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's suspicious that it's getting deleted because why would you delete it? But also the advice, that's okay, but why would you delete the messages?
Why would you delete the advice?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, when it came to apps, I went through your phone and you installed Tinder on your phone on September 18, 2022. You then deleted it. Then you reinstalled it on 10/23/22. You deleted it. And then in December of 2022, which was just a couple weeks ago, you added it back to your phone again. Now, I'm questioning this because we also were going through the times that you would go 3 hours away. Mm-hmm. Is that noticing that you also logged into Tinder during those times when you were gone?
So why are you on Tinder?
I use Tinder for the color apps.
The color apps. The color apps.
Not the color apps.
That makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
You would say it like the color. I can't think of the name of it.
So you log in when you're on a break and leaving your girl and your son for a color app?
It's obviously for a hookup. It's obviously for a hookup.
I tell you, I use it for the colors. I use it for the aesthetic.
You're not going to keep using that attitude, right? Not the color. If I'm going to just fall for this and actually use this, I'm going to say, then why log in?
Log in? I mean,
you've been logged in.
You don't have to log in just to have the app for the colors.
I'm saying I log in, but yeah, but
for what?
Why do you log in when you're in a relationship?
Some friends?
You have friends on Tinder. Tinder's a dating app.
Yeah.
I don't use Tinder to date, though.
I'm not going to allow these women, first of all, they're smart enough, but I'm not going to allow your lady to be manipulated by the fact that saying, I'm going to make her believe that you download an app, use it, and then delete it just because you have friends. Because every social media site that I have where I have friendships, I don't need to hide that from my partner. I don't need to download it and delete it. See, it's the behavior that is patterned and suspicious that causes issues for you.
Yep.
I think everyone here can fill in the blanks, right? Yes, okay. I want to hear that. Now, Sequoia, let's get to your phone.
Okay.
So, I unlocked your phone as well because I wanted to go through photos, calls, texts. 0 photos on your phone that could be anything suspicious between you and Sheffer. Now, when it came to calls, we did see that there was 24 calls to Sheffer's phones that were made. But now, hearing this, it explains because that was from you two communicating.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
All text messages with Sheffer have been deleted from your phone as well.
Yeah.
So why was there an agreement from between you two to both delete the message off the phone?
Well, I delete everything. It's kind of just a habit because I was in an off and on relationship with my ex. And so that's just why everything's clean. Because whenever he comes around, he's crazy. We're not even together. It doesn't matter. Going through my phone. Like, you know, so I just delete everything.
Do you know your friend to always delete stuff off her phone?
Yes, her ex is very crazy. Like, she can't have anything in her phone, or he's gonna go back crazy on her.
So I want to know this. After hearing this, do you trust your friend? Do you think that she's doing something with your man?
I don't think so, but he's very suspicious about the Tinder.
Well, the thing is, the reason I ask very specific questions is because I go through patterns. I track behavior. By tracking behavior, that's where that's what unlocks the truth for me. And so if you said you know your girl to delete messages because of this man, and she did it before, it would explain your behavior of deleting messages. You deleting messages, on the other hand, is weird to me. Because if someone's giving me advice about my girl and it shows that I'm genuinely concerned, I'm going to keep the advice so that I don't have anything to hide. So when it comes to text messages, it gets a little weird on your end. Also, when you add the fact that you're on Tinder and you're trying to convince grown folk that you're only on Tinder to color block your phone, to use the color of the app to color block your phone. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, do you believe that he's doing something?
I don't know, because it's very weird about the Tinder.
Do you believe he's messing with other people?
He might be, but I don't know.
You have a man right now that literally, I just told you directly after you asked me to unlock his phone, is on Tinder, logging in and out. You have a man, yes, he's the father of your child, but he is literally leaving you and leaving your child to go 3 hours away.
Doing Lord knows what.
Why do you want to stay in a relationship that's not healthy?
I don't know, I guess seeing my sister raise a kid on her own, I don't want to be a single mother.
So you have fear.
Yeah.
So fear is causing you to make you feel like you need to stay.
Yeah.
That fear is keeping you trapped. So next time someone asks you why you staying with this man, don't say it's because I love him. Say it's because I'm afraid of being alone. Call a spade a spade. You just heard your best friend say she's afraid of being alone.
You're never gonna be alone. I'm there. If I can get out of mine and be done with it, you can. Honestly.
Yeah.
This is what I mean about the support. The reason I let him go is because I don't know if you're going to have the courage yet to be able to leave him. I don't know it. And I wish that I had more time to have more sessions with you where I could really get you to that place, girl. But your best friend will be there for you.
Yes.
She's going to be there for you. And you have to be a rock where you can say to her, you know what? I admit, maybe I shouldn't have texted, because you shouldn't have. The minute she told you she felt insecure, texting has to stop. It has to stop. That's what I was talking about with the attention. It has to stop. But for you, that's where you have to say to her, you're only staying with him because you're afraid, girl. Let's work through that fear. That's what best friends have to do. Let's work through that fear. No more like, girl, no, you don't need to be with him. Girl, it's toxic. Girl, let's laugh it off. Girl, let's go have a good time. Y'all need to start doing some work. You're young, beautiful women who have the capacity to do work and who have the capacity to find the love you deserve. Can you hug your best friend? And can y'all be there for each other?
Hold on, where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.